Hey podcaster, Belle here. Well, a wild ride of a show tonight. We got some great stories about weird things people have in their phones, but then we heard from people who have had their life saved by something. Plus, we also heard from some people whose families have been torn apart. So, real rocky one. Enjoy.
Live across Australia. This is Ben, Liam and Belle's
Late Drive on Nova. Obscure celebrity connections. Come on and give us a call.
Yep, if you've got one, 13 24 10, is your second cousin a dental hygienist who once cleaned Gerard Butler's kids' teeth? Or maybe your stepdad's sister lives on the same street as Venus Williams.
We have got prizes up for grabs. You know what? You mentioned the dentist there, Liam. We've actually got high smile packs to give away.
Nice.
So if you want a high smile pack, 13 24 10, give us a buzz with your obscure celebrity connection.
Well, let's kick it off with Zali. Good evening. What's your obscure celebrity connection?
My grandpa was in the same army group as Elvis Presley.
Oh, and
God.
that's when Elvis famously had quite a young girlfriend.
We've got all the same uniform. We've got handwritten notes from Elvis to my grandparents.
Wow.
One-off photos taken by my grandpa of Elvis.
Dude, that's cool. That's a good one.
Really, really good, Zali.
Not that I'd ever meet Elvis.
Oh,
Obviously
yes,
not.
though he's dead.
I'd be amazed. Jody in Adelaide, what is your obscure celebrity connection?
My third cousin is Don Bradman. He was my grandfather's cousin.
Whoa! And how's your batting average?
Not very good.
Oh, okay. I thought it ran in the family, mate.
Have you got any cool memorabilia, perhaps a cricket bat?
No, but when I was 10 years old, I wrote to him to say that my grandfather had moved close to where he was living and he never responded to me.
Oh, I would have thought Don would have treated his third cousins a little better than that. It's a bit sad. Monica in Sydney, what's your obscure celebrity connection?
So my uncle's best friend's uncle is actually the original Purple Wiggle. So, yeah.
Jeff?
And was he always falling asleep?
Well, I met him once and it was at a cafe and he was wide awake.
Oh, right. You would hope so.
Everybody's wiggling.
Tali in Melbourne, what is your obscure celebrity connection?
This is more of an Aussie known one, but my grandfather, his name is Ted, and he started Ted's Camera Store.
Okay, so I know Ted's camera store pretty well. Obviously, there's the brown curly hair and the big moustache. Has he got that in real life?
He used to. He doesn't have any hair anymore. He'll kill me for saying that.
And so how is Ted?
He's great. He still loves cameras.
I must admit, I'd be devastated if I found out that Ted went off cameras. Like, if he's, I don't know. I don't really care about him anymore. Big news for Oasis fans. Word on the street is big reunion next year, guys. 30th anniversary of What's the Story, Morning Glory. How good's that? 10 shows in their hometown of Manchester and 10 shows in London at Wembley Stadium. All just hearsay. Probably won't happen.
Because I thought they hated each other.
Liam and Noel, hate each other. Like, the only time they interact is like on Twitter, and Liam will just like put up a photo of his brother and be like, donut, or like potato.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very publicly hates the guy.
What happened?
Just brothers, and just like, there was a particular gig in like Paris in like 2009 where it all blew up. Someone threw a guitar at someone, but I think they just like, I don't know. They haven't actually spoken since then. So they're never in the same room or anything like that.
Imagine having someone in your family you don't speak to.
Well, that's what we want to do tonight. Who in your family don't you talk to anymore? Maybe it's mum. Maybe you've cut ties. She did something just unforgivable and you're like, nah, I'm never speaking to you again.
13 24 10 is our number. Give us a buzz. Amy in Melbourne, who don't you speak to?
I don't speak to my cousin. It's been about 14 years now. So she's the same age as me. We grew up together, went to high school together, and she slept with my boyfriend of 5 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Amy, well, thank you for sharing.
We are going to give you a double pass to go see Beetlejuice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's the new one, Beetlejuice, in cinemas September 5th.
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, right, there you go. 13 24 10. Who in your family don't you talk to anymore? Open the wound for us. And you might be able to see Beetlejuice for it. Penny in Sydney, who are you not talking to?
So I don't talk to my stepsister anymore.
Yeah, why?
So she's taking she's taking my other sister to court. So over our she's contesting our dad's will, and yeah, it's pretty brutal, pretty upsetting. But yeah, we just don't talk to her anymore now. So yeah, it's quite sad. But yeah, that's what happens. Some people are greedy, and you know.
Yeah, Penny, that is sad. So in the will, was it that you guys got more than her?
No, she was our stepsister. So my father looked after her for a couple of years, but she hasn't seen him for 40 years, and yeah, just wants money. And
Well, Penny, look,
yeah.
I know you're not on speaking terms. Maybe you can text them and say, you don't get to come to Beetlejuice. You got yourself 2 tickets.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much.
No
my
worries.
sister and I, the one that I'm talking to, love it. We love it. We're massive Beetlejuice fans.
Well,
So
she
thank
can't
you so much.
get her bloody greedy mitts on it. And if the lawyers say otherwise, you come back to us. There's more Beetlejuice tickets where that comes from. That's for sure. Lana in Sydney, you're not talking to someone in the family.
No, my mum. It's a bit of a Jerry Springer sort of situation.
Oh, what happened?
Well, she started to write to prison pen pals over in America, and she had a few, and she decided to stop paying the rates and take off.
Oh, your mum
Elope over to her.
fled to America. Wow.
Yeah.
So
To
why-
go and be with a prisoner that she fell in love with them?
Yes.
Lana, it's not one of those ones where they did something heinous. You know, sometimes like in America, you see those things in the movies, like people fantasize over like a mass murderer or something. Have they done something really bad?
A violent repeat offender.
Yeah, right. And did
I googled his name.
Oh.
And did they
come up with
leave
it.
your dad, or was your mum and dad divorced?
Left to my father, and I was sort of cut out just because I didn't decide to take any sides at all. So, yeah.
Oh, that's so awful. Like, I hope she's okay, though. Like, if you're not speaking, then I hope that, she's
Yeah, I
all
guess
right.
we'll never know. Well, Lana,
there is one positive to all this, Lana, and I know we're all thinking the same thing here.
you are going to go see Beetlejuice.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to take my son with me, so it'd be wonderful.
There you go. Thanks for getting involved, Lana. We do appreciate it. If you have got some family drama, we want to hear it. 13 24 10.
Christy in Melbourne. Who's this?
So my stepfather, 20 years later, decided that he'd start dating my sister.
Whoa. So okay, yeah, because they're not related because he was with your mum and then now is he still with your sister?
No, she's now with his best friend.
Oh.
Interesting.
And did you speak to your sister after when they started dating?
No, we sort of stopped talking for about 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then she came to her senses, but it was a bit too late. She rocked up to Christmas, actually. We found out on Christmas Day when she brought him to Christmas dinner.
Was your mum there?
Yes.
Oh,
It's a
My mother
holy
was
day.
hosting.
what did your mum think about everything?
Oh, she was heartbroken.
Yeah.
Absolutely heartbroken.
Yeah. And so is he completely out of the picture now because now your sister's with his friend, yeah?
Yeah. Wasn't a nice person anyway. He spent, I think, most of his life in jail. So.
Oh.
Well, there is one way to cure a broken heart for your mum.
And your sister at that.
Mm-hmm. And that is with a
Hook him up with one of her exes.
couple of tickets to go see Beetlejuice.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
No worries at all.
There's more Beetlejuice tickets than that came from.
There certainly is.
Are you sick of Australia? Do you want to mix things up? Well, why not move to Russia? That'd be a way to spice up your week, wouldn't it? You're just like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of work. I'm sick of my boss. I'm sick of Australia. Well, this is a real thing. They've come out and said, hey, anyone from the West is welcome in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a direct quote. If you don't agree with the Western liberal values of your country, come to Russia. So that's always an option.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like the way things are here, you can move over there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're serious about this. They're actually targeting Australians specifically, Ben and Belle, and the RTC, Russian Tourism Commission, is actually advertising on Nova now.
Привет, Australia. Or should I say good day? What do you wait for? Move to Mother Russia. Your home may be girt by sea, but why not surround yourself in functional Soviet infrastructure? Russia have finest cement block in all of Europe. Give away your meat pies and Vegemites and dine on local cuisine of vodka and cabbage soup. We call it borscht. Yummy. Anthony Albanese is a little girl. In Russia, be involved in a rigorous democratic process. Vladimir Putin win 100% of votes every year since 1999. Clear, strong leader. Everyone love. We also have very good human rights and fair legal system. Opera House and Steel Bridge are not nice. Moscow day tour await you. Visit potassium storage facility, Kremlin, and remains of Ivan the Terrible. Name deceiving. He actually nice man. In Australian, you have popular television program Keith and Kim. In Russia, we have Natalia and Svetlana. It's hilarious. If you sport fan, Russia also home to many powerful athletes. Maria Sharapova, Daniil Medvedev, Anna Kondakova, and Ivan Drago from Rocky IV. Russian Olympic Committee also do well at games. By the way, doping scandal is Bolshevsky. Lies from the West. What do you wait for, Australia? Book flight today. In Soviet Russia, shrimp Barbie's you.
$13.24.10. What's in your phone notes? If you keep something a little bit weird in your phone notes, give us a buzz. There's a story doing the rounds online at the moment of a woman who went snooping in her partner's phone and then found in his phone notes, he kept like a log of all the times they'd been intimate with like full detail. So like how it went, the length of it, like if it was good or not. And his reasoning was, oh, well, I like to keep track of if we have a healthy sex life or not.
Seems strange to me.
Bit serial killery for me.
Do you think so?
I think
I'm
so.
on the fence about it because, like, it doesn't hurt anyone. Sure.
Dear diary, today was a quick one. You know, yeah, each to their own. I got things in my phone notes that I think you guys would think is weird.
Oh yeah.
For me, it's perfectly normal. So I've just got the park I go to. I've got names of all the people and the name of the dog in my phone. So I've got like Jordan and Emily, Corgi, Dusty, Justin and Lee, Great Dane, Hansi. So I know the corresponding dogs to the people.
So,
And then I see them from across the park and I'm like, shit, who's that? And I go, Yang, how's Hugo going? I love that little Frenchie.
Wow.
And people just must think, oh, he's so nice. He knows all the dogs and all. But I've just got everyone's names on my phone.
13-24-10. What's in your phone notes? Give us a buzz. Prizes up for grabs. Jess in Melbourne, go for it. What's in your phone notes?
So I have my husband and I rate soft serves from McDonald's. So we have a very detailed list of where we went, their rating, why they were rated that, and we also keep a log of the cost because they're not all the same price.
Oh, so I get you. So, yeah, I was thinking like, how many variations is there of the soft serve? But you mean you're like Ringwood Macca's soft serve 5 out of 10, little light on in the cone.
Yeah,
right. And so,
because,
I mean, could you tell us like in the Melbourne area anyway, what is one of the best?
Yeah, so most recently, the highest scoring one we've had was actually at Baronia Macca's.
Oh, well done, Baronia.
Yeah, I know. And we gave it a 9 out of 10, and we have been back multiple times because it was actually by far the best.
Wow.
Is that your overall goal, Jess, though? Like, what's your goal here with scoring them? Is it just so you can go back, or are you going to, like, start an Insta page or something?
Well, we've been doing it since 2021, so I don't know if it's a start an Insta page now. We've probably, like, missed the boat on it. But I don't know, just for a bit of fun and, yeah.
And Jess, is there any soft serves you'd like to name and shame, or...?
I don't know if I should, can I?
No, well, McDonald's is traditionally a big sponsor of Nova and commercial radio in general.
In fact, Jess, if you can go ahead and say all the soft serves you've ever got from McDonald's have been top tier, that'd be great.
They've all been fantastic. Everyone scores a 9 out of 10.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Good on you, Jess. And you know what? We're going to give you a $50 voucher to go spend at Macca's so you can get all the soft serve your heart desires. We have got more of those to give away. So 13 24 10, give us a buzz. What's in your phone notes?
Natalie in Sydney, what have you got in yours?
Oh, hi. This is going to sound a bit bizarre, but I've got a list of words that I can't spell. So what I do is I'll use Siri and, speak the word, because I'm really unsure of how to spell it, and then it will spell it for me, and then I'll be able to use it.
Yeah, I've been there because I'm also a really bad speller. And the problem I have is with Google, for example, if I'm trying to spell the word I can't spell, I don't know how to spell it. And that's what I'm talking about.
You're so bad at spelling that you don't even know where to start. Is there any you have in your list there, Nat, like extra tricky ones that you've used Siri to help you with over the years?
I've got words like sincerely, because I always forget the extra E.
I get you.
But then there was even another word, I don't even know when I used it, aggregated.
and that's not coming up often. You're not to blame.
Yeah, Natalie, I love your call. We're going to give you a High Smile pack.
Oh, thank you.
No worries at all. High Smile providing a solution to every smile care concern. If you have got a call for this, we want to hear it. 13 24 10. What's in your phone notes? We have got more High Smile packs to give away.
Alana in Sydney, have you got something weird in there?
I do. It's a bit morbid, but I have a list of what to do in case I die.
Alana, you know what? I'm the same.
Preparation is key, I think.
Yes, and it's kind of redundant if you're in an accident and your phone gets destroyed as well. I've thought about that, but...
not thinking that far ahead.
Okay, well, I am. And so, I've got the funeral songs and who can speak and where I want it.
I'd be a bit curious, Alana, what's in yours?
So mine's just who gets my stuff, pretty much.
Because that's called a will. And I don't know if it's written in an iPhone, if that's legally binding, you know?
I think it can be. It's not like an actual will, but it's called something else.
I think you should just go sort that out if you want your affairs in order.
Alana, thank you so much for sharing. Nev in Sydney, what's in your phone notes?
Oh, g'day, guys. Look, I might be shooting myself in the foot here, but there's a chance you could help me with my list.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a list of prizes I've won on the radio.
Yeah, right. And do you have Beetlejuice tickets on that list?
No, but I've been waiting to see Beetlejuice.
Bloody hell. Well, all you got to do is say Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, and you get the Beetlejuice tickets.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Add it on your list, pal.
Sorry, mate, you said 3. You had to say it twice. No, I'm just kidding. You're heading along, Nev. Thanks for getting involved. Make sure you check it out in cinemas September 5th.
I mean, surely, Nev, that's one of the coolest prizes you've ever won on radio. What else have you won?
Absolutely. I'm going to highlight that one and put it in red. I did win $500 cash. That's probably the biggest win in a while.
Yeah, all on Nova, I'm assuming. We won't stick around to find out. Thanks for your call, Nev. Jasmine in Sydney, what's in your phone notes?
Hey, so in my phone notes, I have a list of all my sexual partners and their star sign, so I can tick them all off.
And
so you are ticking off each star sign. You want someone from each one.
Yes, I've got their name and then next to it their star sign. And then at the bottom, I've got a list of the star signs I'm yet to tick off.
So who haven't you captured, slept with yet? Like which star sign?
You're saying like it's
There's
Pokemon.
Yeah. There's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces.
Yeah, right.
Still yet to.
Just with the star signs that you have been with, I'm curious, was there a star sign that stood out above the rest?
I definitely have a bottom 2 and a top 2.
Okay, hit us.
So I would avoid Taurus and Geminis again.
Oh, really? Because in my experience, Geminis go like the clappers. And maybe, Geminis famously, we have on days, off days. So maybe you just got the Gemini on the bad day,
I've had a few Geminis on multiple occasions.
All right, fair enough.
And who's the best, Jazz?
Definitely Cancer and Scorpio. I'm a Cancer myself, so a bit biased, but...
Jasmine, I'm a Scorpio.
Oh.
Yeah, also married. Happily married.
Are you a Scorpio?
Yeah, I'm a Scorpio. November.
Really?
Yeah, November 9th.
Right.
Wade joins us now. What's in your phone notes, Wade?
Yeah, I've got all my friends and colleagues' coffee orders in my phone. That way I look a bit smarter than I am because I never forget their orders.
That's sweet, Wade. I work with these guys and I did a coffee order today and I literally was waiting at the cafe for them to text through. I probably could have even just scrolled up to the chat to yesterday, but that's a good idea. Isabella, what have you got in your phone notes?
I've got a list of all of the pretty bad things my current boyfriend did to me when we first started dating. We got off on a pretty rocky start, and so to stop me from being tempted to go back to him, I kept a list of all the not so great things he did to me, so I wasn't tempted to go back. But it ultimately didn't end up working, did it?
Yeah, right. I mean, you're literally keeping receipts.
Yeah. Is that how women do it? When my wife goes, well, in 2019, you said, and I'm like, who remembers that? It's just in the phone notes. There you go. I never knew that. Lulu in Adelaide, what's in your phone notes?
I have a list of celebrities and what I'd say to them so I wouldn't freeze up if I ever met them.
Awesome. So, like, what are some of the celebrities you got on there?
Like, if I ever met Taylor Swift, I'd, fangirl completely. Like, I've got a list of all the things I want to say to her, how amazing she is and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay. So, like, let's say I walk in, I'm Taylor. Oh, my God, hi,
Yeah.
Lulu, nice to meet you. What are you saying to me?
Like, I'd pretty much be like, how, amazing you are, and, you're such an icon and stuff like that. Like, I have this whole list of dot points, and, if I ever met Harry Styles, I completely fangirl because I used to be such a 1D fan.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they would have never heard that stuff before, so that's actually really smart that you've, I like that you've had a bit of pre-thought, because they'll be so sort of taken back being like, you think I'm amazing?
Hey.
You like my music?
Lulu, thank you very much. You have a great night.
One Bar Starman on your radio. I'm really, really fast. Just listen to me go.
That's right, Liam is the One Bar Starman. If you can beat him at his own game, you do win a bar of gold. Very simple. I got 5 songs. I'm going to play the very first part of the song. If you can tell me the name of the song and the artist, you get a point.
I've been running red hot lately as well. Lynn in Sydney, are you quaking in your boots or are you feeling confident?
I know I've got no hope, but I've got to try.
You know what, Lynn? I'm going to give you the first one because I don't like that attitude. I'm going to give you a head start. You take the first one.
It feels like
Don't pity her.
It's not pitying. I'm just making it fair.
It feels like you've already beaten Lynn and you haven't even played yet.
Yeah, the mental game, for sure.
That's what they said about Tiger Woods. People lost before they even walked on the first tee. All right, Lynn. Buzz in with your name if you think you know it. I always give it a theme, and today's theme, it was announced today that Billie Eilish is now the most streamed artist in the world. So I'm going to do top streamed artists.
Okay, all right. First one's yours, Lynn.
Oh, my God.
Any idea, Lynn?
No.
It's Shakira.
Kira. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Shakira.
Hips don't lie.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise.
Lynn, I'll give you the second one.
I think this might be a long game if you do that. All right, here we go. Song number 2.
Liam, Adelaide Girl, Sia with Chandelier.
Bang. All right, the One Bar Starman, a.k.a. Liam, does need one more for the clean sweep. Ready to go?
I'm ready. I'm going to take it, Lynn. Sorry. Liam, that's Humble Kendrick Lamar.
It's levels to it, you and I know. Tell them be humble. Sit down.
Lynn, thank you very much for playing.
So sorry. How embarrassing.
Oh, don't worry about it, Lynn.
It always happens.
Yeah, most people do lose like that. We appreciate you playing, though, and being a part of the show. If you think you can beat the One Bar Starman, 13 24 10 is our number.
13 24 10. We love doing this. What saved your life? There is an incredible story coming out of Melbourne in the news tonight about a guy whose dog saved his life.
Luna, the hero Jack Russell, saved her owner's life.
If Luna hadn't been there, who knows how long he would have been lying on the ground for.
How did Luna, the Jack Russell, save the person's life?
So apparently Luna, the little Jack Russell, just doesn't shut up and is yapping all the time, running around, doesn't stay on her lead. And yeah, her owner actually collapsed in the front driveway and he was on the ground, going into cardiac arrest. And Luna, the Jack Russell, just ran away down the street yapping to a neighbour's house. The neighbours came out and went, well, what the hell is she doing here? Brought her back to him and found him on the ground.
How good are dogs, man? That's why I'm a dog person. Belle, you're a cat person. If you collapsed in your house, your cat would go sick. We're not eating whiskers tonight. We're eating face. We are gonna just eat this woman.
Yeah,
Like,
you know
they
what?
wouldn't be alerting any neighbours. They'd be like, sick. I'm about to get me some of that thigh meat.
Well, I'm dead, so go for it.
No.
because then they
You
get
know,
a great-
this is you hanging on. You're like, please, cat, please help me. And it's just like, it's already eating you before you have the chance
You
to
know,
die.
I love my boys.
Liam and Belle, we are not doing cats or dogs, 13, 24, 10. We are doing what saved your life.
What saved your life?
We have got prizes up for grabs to our favourite callers if you get involved on 13 24 10. Nikki in Sydney, what saved your life?
So it was my grandpa. Basically, he is really old school and puts his phone, like always wears a flanny and puts the phone like in the shirt pocket. So he was outside gardening one day and he must have tripped and he's gone to fall. There's a fence next to him, which is like a spiky fence. So he's fallen onto the fence, but just luckily that the phone was saving him right where his pocket was, because he's almost impaled himself, but the phone had saved it from literally going through into his heart.
Yeah, and I bet you it would have been like a Nokia as well, like an old brick. Like it basically was bulletproof armour.
Nikki, thank you very much. Great story to start us off. 13 24 10 on Nova. What saved your life?
What saved your life?
Zimmer in Brisbane, good evening. What saved your life?
My dog Milo, he saved my life when I had an ovarian cyst that I didn't know about.
Oh my God, like he sniffed it out.
Yeah, he was always resting his head on my stomach. I was already about 2 months late for my period, feeling really yucky on the inside. He kept sort of like just sniffing around, resting on me, crying, and my dog doesn't usually cry, bark or anything. And my mum was like, maybe you should go to the doctors and get checked out because, you know, dogs always know when something's up in the body.
I've heard about that. Never spoken to someone
That's
with
awesome.
with a real story.
Yeah, and once again, you know, a dog will do that. A cat will just be, a cat will know it's there and go, I can't wait to eat you.
See,
I hope this is a quick, painless death, but quick. So
No,
that I can eat you.
I must have a lot of things wrong with me because my cats are always on top of me. So I guess they're just
Probably because they're
sniffing
trying
out.
to slowly suffocate you in your sleep so they can eat you for breakfast.
Zibba, thank you so much for sharing. Luke in Brizzy, good evening. Thanks for giving us a buzz. We want to know what saved your life.
The thing that saved my life was I got shot in the face, and the thing that saved my life was they didn't actually press the gun. They pushed the gun up, pressed it on my face. Had they have lifted it an inch, I probably would have lost my head because of the shotgun. But yeah, the only thing that saved my life is the fact that it was like,
Is it that thing where someone has the gun so close to you that it can't
had
fire?
no velocity. Yeah.
So hang on, someone had a shotgun to your head.
Yeah.
Really?
Why? Do we want to
Yeah,
ask
but
why?
why? It was like
They tried robbing me for my mobile phone.
Right, okay.
Oh.
I thought you were in some like gang or something, but that's awful.
Good to hear you're doing all right, Luke.
Yeah.
What saved your life?
If you want to get involved, like Luke, 13 24 10 is our number. Sarah, you've given us a buzz to get involved in this one. What saved your life?
It was actually my dad and my sister. It was a kookaburra.
Oh, okay. How?
So as kids, we had a property, and my sister needed to go to the bathroom, and my dad was taking her around the back to where the toilet block was, and a kookaburra had swooped down and hit my dad on the back of the head, and to alert him of something. And my dad and my sister stopped, and then the kookaburra flew back down and picked up a snake in front of them that they were going to throw on.
Whoa.
That's wild. So you think the kookaburra was like, mate, that's a snake, flew into his head?
Yeah,
and then, picked
pretty
it up?
much.
Whoa.
So we've actually got it on video as well, the kookaburra eating the last bit of the snake.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the kookaburra was like, nah, screw you guys, that's my lunch.
Yeah,
And
stay
actually-
away. Yeah, it was less nice. It was more stay away from my dinner. That's a cool story, though.
Good story, Sarah.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.